Hello and welcome back to Bug Realms. On this channel we like to discuss all things creepy crawly, so if that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing to the channel. So today's video is actually going to be taking place in my kitchen just because there is more space, and we're going to be creating the home for and rehousing our brand new fishing spider. Now, just to let you guys know before we get to this, again, the reason that we haven't been in the realm in a lot of my videos is because there are secret projects going on up there, and I had to do an emergency rearrangement. Basically, as winter hit, there was a certain part of my room that got far too cold and I was unable to keep it heated. So I've had to rearrange everything for the safety of the animals. And at the minute, I'm tripping all over the place up there with projects and rearrangements and tanks and my seas pickups that I can't be filming in there for the moment. But we will be going back in there and I'll show you what I've done in a future video. Anyway, let's crack on and make this enclosure. Okay, so this is the enclosure we are going to use, one of the ones I picked up at Seas, where I mentioned that it's got a decent amount of depth, and I want that because I want to have a bark backing on here and room for a pond. So first of all, what we're going to do, we're going to hot glue gun this to the back, add some substrate, use a plastic pot for a pond, and yeah, we'll just time lapse the whole thing, and you let me know in the comments below what you think of this design. So here is the end result. We've got a bit of vertical side, we've got a hollow back if the spider wishes to hide. We have a little pond made from a plastic container, and round the edge is moss, just to hide the fact that it is a plastic container, but and some fake plants at the top. I think, personally, this is a bit of a winner for a last minute decision. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. Now we've got the scary part of putting that beast in this enclosure. Okay, so here is our monster of a fishing spider. Absolute monster. I'm not quite sure how we're going to go about getting her in, because I could tip this, but she could well leg it through the top. So, I don't know, we're just going to see what we can do, I guess.
Moving. I don't want to get any closer, I'm sorry.
She's out, but I can't have her turn around, so we need a catch cup ready just in case. Oh, we can use... Right, come on gal, go on the bark. You guys can't see properly. She's got one leg left in. Now these are lightning fast, so I'm a little bit scared. But I'm going to get this out. She's in. She's in. So there we have her. She's actually sat on the water line, but she's holding herself up on the moss. It's not a particularly big pond for a spider this size, but she doesn't need it. She doesn't need it to thrive. It's just their way of hunting over the water's surface. And I think having the bark up here and those sticks, she could develop a home, and she can hunt anything that runs around the moss or jumps into that water line. So this is about as close to her as I can get without the camera unfocusing. Awesome patterning on the abdomen. Creepy face. Spiders like this actually freak me out. I'm much happier rehousing a massive tarantula than I am a spider like this. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck her cricket in there. Now she's had this in her tub from when I picked her up, so I don't think she's going to take to a feed. But we're going to chuck it in anyway and see what happens. There's the cricket. Perfectly happy to have a little explore. Completely oblivious to the fact that there is a gigantic whopping spider right next to it. It's just casually hanging out in the moss. So I've nudged the cricket, he's fallen in the water just to the side of her. It would have made that ripple where she would have sensed the prey, and as I said, it's been in her tub with her for the time period to get to seas and back home, and there's no reaction from her at all. She probably needs a little bit of time to settle in. She's had a lot of travelling time, so I don't think we're going to get the takedown for you today. You see that? Cricket is making a hell of a... Oh, no, she's... Oh, what's she doing? Hang on. Where are you going, girl?
Next under the water.
Oh, even though there's no takedown footage, I'm still leaving this running because this is really interesting to watch the way she moved away from that cricket and is now half sat in the water. She's chosen that. She could have gone up on the bark. She's chose to be half inside the water there. So we've left it a little while and she's shown no interest in that cricket. So unfortunately you're not going to get an awesome takedown today, but I hope you enjoyed this enclosure build. Remember to let me know in the comments, like the video if you like the design of the enclosure, and let me know what you think. Hopefully we can feature this girl in a future video with a feeding takedown. So if you want to see what else dwells within the realm, make sure to pop back weekly for multiple videos. That's going to be it from me. Thanks everyone, take care, bye bye.